Today is travel day. I am saying au revoir to Paris. No, I'm saying au revoir to France. So I've been here 90 days and on my way out of the country on to the next stop, which will be Georgia. My flight today, I'm leaving from Paris and flying to Munich. And from Munich to Tbilisi, Georgia. So right now I've been in the airport for almost 4 hours now. The baggage check place for Lufthansa was not open, and I believe they're opening in 5 minutes. I'm watching and it looks like people are setting up over there. But I've been hanging around here. I can't believe I couldn't even check my bags until they opened, but that's how it is. So I'm a little bit concerned. I'm still shuffling my luggage around, but I've got this one bag here. That is the heaviest bag, but it's one bag. And then I've got this thing that I carry on. I usually just use this bag when I'm in a local place and go grocery shopping. So usually this bag is folded up in my suitcase and I don't take it out until I get to my place. But now I'm using this as my carry-on bag, and then this suitcase is the only thing that I'm checking. So 2 bags, one carry-on, one checked, hoping that makes life easier for me. This bag is still heavy as hell, and I'm hoping it's not oversized, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've reduced. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we will see. Hopefully they're opening up here. I think I'll go stand in line in a couple of minutes, and I'll wait until someone goes up to the desk. One thing I've discovered about myself is, I say I like to travel. I don't like to travel. I don't like the airports. I don't like the planes. I don't like the check-in process. I don't like all the waiting around. I like going to other places. So the traveling part, I don't like. Trains aren't so bad, except for when I first started and got on the wrong car. But airports, they suck. And I really don't look forward to that part of traveling. But you got to get where you're going, right? So it is what it is. And that's what we're doing today. So I'll probably take some more shots as my travels go on. Hopefully it will be uneventful, and I'll piece this together into some kind of video to share with you guys soon. All right, I'll see you in a few. Bye. Whew, 21.6 kilograms. Made it, no problem. Heading to the boarding gate now. These are so cute. How could you not want one? For me, I want one just for the bottle. I am in the Munich airport, Munich, Germany. It is, I think it's 8 something p.m., which I don't know. That's Paris time, so I actually don't know what time it is. But it's so quiet. So quiet. Oh, figure while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and make a video. I'm at the Munich airport in Germany, waiting on my flight to Tbilisi. And I just wanted to talk about my experience quickly. I flew on Lufthansa from Paris Orly Airport here to Munich. That flight was only about, it was supposed to be an hour and 15 minutes. And I believe we got to Munich in an hour. I mean, it was very quick. And I have to say I wasn't, I don't know. I didn't have high hopes for Lufthansa, to be honest. Just some reviews I had read and some of the videos I had watched. I wasn't expecting much. Too, when I got to the airport, this was my first time flying out of Orly, and I was used to flying out of Atlanta. You know, you can check your luggage at the curb. I mean, before you even walk inside the airport in a lot of situations. But here, I had to wait for the Lufthansa folks to show up before I could even check my luggage. So, sitting on the ground. So I got to Orly several hours before my flight because I wanted to avoid any traffic issues going through Paris, and it was no problem getting there, but I was hours early before my flight. So I got there and I could not check my suitcase, so I was salty about that. So I had to roam around. I wound up going to McDonald's, had a salad, and I think I got some video on that, so I'll either post that separately or maybe I'll make it part of another post. But I hung out at McDonald's for a little while until I thought it was time for the gate to open. 2 hours before my flight, I went down, and they were just starting to open the check-in at Lufthansa. So I got checked in, no problem. And then I had to wait 2 hours for the boarding of my flight. So I went into the, I don't know, gate. Well, I was in the gate, not the gate. I don't know, the waiting area where you, at the gate, yeah, where you wait for your flight. So I went there and I was waiting. The airport wasn't bad. It wasn't overly crowded. There were a lot of people there, but it wasn't overly crowded. I had elbow room. You could be away from people if you want to be. And I waited. The flight boarding went off without a hitch. I sat in business class, which is really just the front of the plane. It was 2 and 2 on each side. So business class, you sat by the window and the seat next to you is empty. I think it's called European business class if you look it up. But basically just the seat next to you is empty. That's about all it is. But I have to say, we were up in the air, and within 5 minutes of us coasting, they were passing out plates of food. I ate, I don't know what that stuff was. I think it was like a seafood salad, and I don't know what the dessert was, but it wasn't bad. I ate it. It came out quickly. The attendants were very, they weren't overly friendly, but they weren't, you know, I didn't feel funny with them like I have with some others. But, so the service was fine. You know, they came and picked up the plates, you know, asked if you wanted a chocolate right before we landed. I took a little chocolate square, and then next thing you know, we were on the ground. It was no problem. Now, the other thing I'll note is that when you go out to the flight, there was no, what do you call it, a breezeway or something, that thing that, you know, you walk down and it connects to it stretches out like an accordion and it connects to the plane. There was none of that. You walked outside and then up the steps onto the plane. And the same when you got off the plane. The plane parked at the gate, and then they let the door down and you walk down the door, the steps on the door, and down to the ground, and then you walked into the airport building. So, so yeah, I mean, Lufthansa, not too bad, not too shabby. So, like I said, that was a short flight. It was supposed to be only an hour, 15 minutes. It was an hour. Got here quickly, and then the next leg of my flight, I'll be boarding shortly. Lufthansa again. It's going to be a bigger plane. I'm in business class again. I'm not really sure what to expect on this one. I think same thing, just an empty seat next to you. And but this flight is almost 4 hours. It's supposed to be 3 hours and 50 minutes to Tbilisi. So I imagine they're going to serve food on here as well. The other thing I didn't mention is that first flight, and it was short. It was a smaller plane, and there was no entertainment system in the seats. So you had to either read something or do something on your phone or computer, laptop, or whatever. There was no entertainment system. So it'll be interesting to see if this one has entertainment system, since it's a longer flight. I hope it does, because I didn't download anything. I got music. I could listen to music. My notebook's in my suitcase that was checked, so I can't do any sorry, somebody just came running around the corner. I don't like to see people running. I don't like to see nobody running. Anyway, yeah, so we will probably start boarding in the next 15 minutes or so, and I'll check in and let you guys know how that flight goes. All right, see ya. Yes, need these now. So here I am in Georgia, Tbilisi. Made it safely. The flight was okay. It was this one was three on each side, and the middle seat was empty. You saw in the clip before, these people, they talked from the time they got on the plane until they got off the plane. Just yep. The whole time. I'm just like, oh my God. They even talked through the you know, when they tell you about your seat belt and the safety measures you need to take and all that stuff, they talk through the whole thing. I was waiting for the attendant to tell them, can y'all be quiet? They talked when the captain came on and said things, you know, they talked the whole time. Anyway, the food was okay. I don't even remember what they gave us. There was no entertainment system. Lufthansa, come on. No entertainment system for a 6-hour flight. Was it 6 hours? 4? Whatever. It was long enough for an entertainment system, but there's no entertainment system in there. So yeah, it is what it is. We arrived safely. Got in at 4:30 in the morning. On time, and I found my ride to the Airbnb, and here I am in Tbilisi. So that's that. So let's see what Tbilisi has in store for us. All right, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Click and subscribe.